All right, let's talk about buying a washer dryer. Choosing a big appliance like this can feel like a huge deal, right? There's all this jargon, so many different features, and you're always worried about making the wrong call. Well, that's what this is all about. We're going to make it simple and break down everything you really need to know so you can buy the right one with total confidence.
Yeah. Does this scene look familiar? You walk into a store or you browse a website, and you're just hit with this wall of machines, all promising to be the best thing ever. It is super easy to get lost in all that. But don't worry. By the end of this, you'll be able to look at all these options and know exactly what you're looking for, and more importantly, why.
So before we even start talking about models and brands and all the cool tech, we have to answer the biggest question of all. Is a combo washer-dryer actually the right choice for your home and the way you live?
This slide really gets to the heart of it. The pros? They're massive. You save a ton of space for one. You can get rid of that old clothesline, and rainy days suddenly aren't a laundry crisis anymore. But the cons are just as real, and you need to know about them. The drying capacity is almost always smaller than the washing capacity, and if you're using that dryer function all the time, you'll probably see a little bump in your energy bill. It's a trade-off.
Okay, so you've weighed the pros and cons, and you've decided a combo unit is for you. Great. The very next thing you have to nail down is the capacity. And trust me, getting this right can be the difference between laundry day being a total breeze or a frustrating all-day marathon of doing multiple loads.
So, choosing the right size is actually pretty straightforward. Here's a simple way to think about it. If you're in an apartment or maybe have a family of, say, up to 3 people, an 11-kilogram model is probably your sweet spot. But if you have a larger family or if you know you want to wash bulky stuff like big comforters and blankets, making that jump to a 13-kilogram machine is absolutely going to be worth it.
All right, this is where we cut through all the marketing noise. You know how manufacturers love to throw around these fancy-sounding terms? Well, what do they actually mean for you and for getting your clothes clean? Let's decode the big ones you're going to see over and over again.
First up, the inverter motor. If you see this, it is a huge plus. In plain English, it means the machine is quieter, like a lot quieter, which is perfect if your laundry space is near your living room or if you like to run it at night. It's also way more energy efficient, which saves you money over time. And hey, when companies back them with 20-year warranties, that tells you something, right? They're built to last.
Next up, vapor or steam wash. This is a total game changer, especially for hygiene. The steam cycle gets rid of up to 99.9% of bacteria and common allergens. Amazing if you have kids or allergies. But here's the secret bonus. The steam relaxes the fabric, which means fewer wrinkles. And less time ironing is always a win.
Now let's talk about the smart stuff, AI and Wi-Fi. And no, it's not just a gimmick. The AI control is actually pretty clever. The machine learns which cycles you use the most and starts suggesting them to you. And the Wi-Fi? Well, just imagine tossing your clothes in before you leave for work and then starting the cycle from your phone on the way home so they're perfectly fresh the minute you walk through the door. That's real convenience.
Okay, so this one is a Samsung-specific technology, but it's really cool and worth understanding. EcoBubble basically creates this thick foam by mixing detergent, air, and water before the cycle even begins. And the big benefit of that? The foam penetrates fabric way better, so you get this incredible deep clean even in cold water. And washing in cold water is one of the best ways to save on your energy bills.
Okay, so now that we've decoded the tech, let's see how it all comes together in the real world. We're going to take a look at a few of the best-selling models on the market right now to see these features in action.
So here's a quick look at some of the heavy hitters. You've got your usual suspects, Samsung, LG, Midea, all leading the charge with different combinations of big capacity, high-tech features, and good old-fashioned value. To really get a feel for the choices you'll be making, we're going to zero in on 2 of these models.
So this isn't about which machine is better. It's about which one is better for you. It's that classic dilemma, right? Do you go for the top-of-the-line model that's packed with every single feature you could ever imagine? Or do you go for the reliable workhorse that gives you fantastic performance and value for your money? Let's break it down.
So on the max features side, you've got the Samsung WD-13. Its showstopper is this thing called Space Max technology. They've managed to fit a massive 13-kilo drum inside the body of a standard 11-kilo machine. It's kind of wild. Then you pile on the EcoBubble tech we talked about, the slick AI control panel, and this air wash cycle that sanitizes clothes without even using water, and you've got a true high-tech powerhouse.
And then on the max value side, you've got the Philco PLS11T. Sure, it doesn't have a smartphone app, but it is absolutely loaded with practical, powerful features. You still get that super efficient inverter motor. You get an incredible 16 different wash programs, and it has a reload function, for that one sock you always drop on the stairs. This lets you pause the machine and toss it in. Honestly, that's a lifesaver.
Okay, now listen up, because this is a huge expert tip that could save you a massive headache. Before you buy any machine, I want you to go check your electrical outlet. Some of these more powerful models need a 20-amp outlet, not the standard one you probably have. If you get the machine home and you don't have the right outlet, you'll have to call an electrician. That's an unexpected cost and a delay nobody wants. Always, always check first.
Whew, we have covered a lot of ground. So let's pull all of this together into a simple, straightforward checklist you can use to make your final decision and feel really good about it.
Here it is, your 4-step plan. Step 1, decide on your capacity. Are you an 11-kilo household or a 13-kilo household? Step 2, pick your must-have tech. Do you really need that steam function for allergies, or is the Wi-Fi convenience a must for your busy schedule? Step 3, check your home's compatibility. Measure the space, and I'm going to say it again, check that electrical outlet. And finally, step 4, weigh your budget against the features you actually want and will use.
If you take only one thing away from all of this, let it be this. It is so easy to get wowed by marketing hype, and a long list of features you'll probably never use, but the perfect washer-dryer isn't the one with the most bells and whistles. It's the one that just seamlessly fits into your daily routine and solves your problems.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Thinking about all this technology and all these options, what is the one single feature, whether it's a quiet motor, a steam cycle, or just a bigger drum, that would genuinely make a difference for you? If you can answer that, you're on your way to finding the perfect machine.